reading and critical thinking. The Count of Monte Cristo. At the beginning of the story, Edmund Dantès, the 19-year-old hero of the Count of Monte Cristo, is a happy, successful young man. He is a ship's captain and he's soon going to be married to his fiancée Mercedes. However, some of Edmund's friends are envious of him and they write a letter accusing him of treason. Edmund is arrested on his wedding day and is sent to prison for life. After Edmund has been in prison for a number of years, Mercedes marries another man. In prison, Edmund meets an old friend, an old man called Feria, who teaches him about history and science. He also tells Edmund that he can have the valuable treasure he has hidden on the island of Monte Cristo. When Feria dies, Edmund escapes from prison, goes to Monte Cristo, and finds the treasure. Now, a wealthy man, he decides to use his new money to reward the people who have helped him and to punish his enemies. He finds one of these enemies, Cadorus, who gives him the names of the others. Edmund gives him a diamond. Then he finds Morel, the ship owner he had worked for, and helps him with his financial problems. 10 years later, Edmund, who now calls himself the Count of Monte Cristo, arrives in Paris. His old friends do not recognize him, but Edmund knows the people who were envious of him and begins his revenge. In different ways, Edmund punishes all the men who accused him of treason. Finally, Edmund helps Maximilian Morel, the son of the ship owner, by rescuing his fiancée Valentine from her cruel family. Edmund too finally finds happiness when he marries Heidi, the daughter of another victim of his old enemies. Now, choose the correct answer. Famous artists sometimes had assistants to help them. Shakespeare is one of the world's most famous playwrights. My uncle works as a math lecturer at the university in Alexandria. I really object to people using mobile phones in the library. After 5 years imprisonment, the criminal wanted to live as an honest man. I'm very interested in the past. That's why I like historical novels. Accountants help people with their finances. Some of Edmund's friends accused him of something he hadn't done. They were envious of him because he was happy and successful. Edmund was planning to get married to his fiancée. Find the mistake in each of the following sentences, then write them correctly. She refused to answer the questions about her personal fences. The mistake is fences. The correction is finances. He has just finished reading a historian novel. The mistake is historian. The correction is historical. My uncle is a torturer in French literature at Cairo University. The mistake is torture. The correction is lecture. The committee strongly injected to the report's recommendations. The mistake is injected. The correction is objected. They caused him without any proof. The mistake is caused. The correction is accused. Thanks for listening. With Nafham, learn easily and simply.